All right, we are in knowledge check 14.4.5. All right, so we're going to end up using data sets from the complete journey package, and then we'll use functionality from the dplyr package to do some joining and some summary statistics across our data sets. All right, so let's look at number one. Join the transaction sample and demographics data so that you have household demographics for each transaction. Okay. So a lot going on in that one sentence. First of all, let's go ahead and we're going to identify the common variable that exists between the transaction sample and demographics data. Call name, so we got transaction sample and call names demographics. And we see it's household ID. All right, so let's just call this common key. Now, the next step here is join the transaction sample and demographics data so that you have household demographics for each transaction. Okay, so basically what this is saying is we want to attach household demographic information for each transaction. And there's really two different ways we could do this, but really the objective here is only retain those transactions where we have household demographics that can be matched to that transaction. What that means is we want to keep an inner join, or we want to apply an inner join so we keep only those transactions that have demographic information. So let's go ahead, we're going to do transaction sample, and we're going to do an inner join, and we're going to join to the demographics data. And although we don't need to specify this, we're just going to go ahead and be explicit and say we want to join by the common key. So now when we join that, if we scroll all the way over here, now we have demographic information for each of the transactions. All right, that's great. So now what we need to do is we want to use this information and we want to compute the total sales by age category to identify which age group generates the most sales. Okay. All right, so first of all, what we want to do is we want to group by age. Let's see, what is, yep, so the variable name is just age. So we want to group by the age variable, and we want to go ahead and get the total sales value generated by each age group. So this is computing the sales across all transactions that each age group makes. All right, so to do that, we're going to go ahead and do summarize. And we're going to just say total sales equals sum of sales value. All right, so now I get the total sales for each of the age groups, and I can go ahead and just make it easy and arrange this in descending order by total sales. This will tell me that the age group 45 to 54 generated the largest amount of sales, followed by the age group of 35 to 44. Okay, so now the next one is use successive joins to join transaction sample with coupons and then with coupon redemptions. Use the proper join that will only retain those transactions that have coupon and coupon redemption data. Okay, so this last part, use the proper join that will only retain those transactions that have coupon and coupon redemption data. That signals we want to use an inner join. All right, so what we want to do is take transaction sample, and we want to go ahead and do an inner join first with coupons. And if we run that, let's see, we'll get a message, and it's saying that product ID is that common variable. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm just going to add that in there to be explicit. Okay, so now we can follow that up and do an inner join with coupon redemptions. And so now when we apply that, we also get another message, and it says joining by household ID, coupon UPC, and coupon ID. All right, so there's actually three variables in common here. The household ID variable is what connects the coupon redemptions to the transaction sample, and the coupon UPC and coupon ID is what aligns our coupon redemption data to the coupons. All right, so we've done all our joins. Now we have all this data, which is fantastic. And now what it says is, oh, so it looks like we're just doing joining. We don't have any computing any summary statistics. So we have accomplished what we needed to do for number 2.